I'm back, I'm back. Welcome back to my channel. It has been so long, and boy, oh boy, did I miss you. We have made it to 500 subscribers. Hello. Hello. Guys, at this point, we just need an intro. Try me out with an intro. Limiting. Something simple, something flowy, something to keep the people, like chicha, ona okot ka case, isn't ka face. Okay, chicha, ona okot ka case, isn't ka face, chicha, wanna go high, what's happening? Chickadee pain, wanna go high, chickadee pain. Try me out, please. Can you beat more or flow more or what's happening? Please. Wanna go high, have a kind of diving so important. I get what's over here. Mona high, we analyze cases, but as I see the channel growing, the court has been, most of the cases that we are following have been on adjournment due to some technical issues that we will get into, but there hasn't really been much happening. So now I've just been sharing all the other things that I will normally share on TikTok. So my dances, my day-to-day. Check out my shorts if you haven't. Otherwise, I am here, to serve you, right? I'm here to serve you. No, I've never served anyone the way I've served you guys. The Senzo Meyiwa case came back this year. I think the last update was last year. After they adjourned, Advocate Mshololo was still cross-examining Brigadier Gininda last year. So this year we came back. Ms. Mshololo continued her cross-examination of Brigadier Gininda, and she concluded she didn't have a lot of questions to say apart from the identification of the car that was linked to accused number 5. That is it really the car? Did you have the registration number? Did you have anything else that makes you confident or it was actually accused number 5's car? And Brigadier Gininda said no, not really, because identifying a car in a criminal case, especially this kind of criminal case, you're not going to really need registration number. That's not the only way you identify a car. You can always say that it was a green car, it was a yellow car, like you don't know, as long as you're describing a car, they can use anything at this point because there is so many other things that are linked to the evidence linking accused number 5. So I don't know why she chose to go there. She also questioned the alleged transaction between accused number 5 and the alleged mastermind, which is Kelly Khumalo. She asked if there were any payments on accused number 5's bank statement to show that Kelly Khumalo did pay. So she was asking, could you see a transaction on the bank statement of accused number 5 from Kelly Khumalo which shows that he was paid by the mastermind? And Brigadier Gininda is like, the evidence is that it was a cash payment, it was not a bank transaction. And even if it was a bank transaction, I don't think anyone is going to say that depositing money for Senzo Meyiwa's hit, they're going to be very discreet about it. They're not going to just put it out there for the cops to find. Well, at least they're going to try to. So I don't know where she was going with that. And then once she was done, it was basically time for accused number 1's representative, which is now, we know who accused number 1 chose, Advocate Mbenenge Munisi Wembula, the GOAT himself. So it was his time now to put forth accused number 1's case, and Mr. Munisi said that he is not ready. He requested more time to go through accused number 1's case. From what we heard, it sounded like he had not consulted with accused number 1 because he made reference to the fact that accused number 1 was in Bloemfontein somewhere, which didn't make sense because he comes to court every single day. So how could he be in Bloemfontein? He asked for a week, and then he said once that week is done, he'll come back and let us know if he needs more time. So he was given a week. And then after that week, we came back and he said, nope, I still need more time. So now Judge Rata has given him the rest of the first term. I don't know how long he's going to need, but he has promised us that in April he should be ready, and we believe in you, Mbenenge. We choose to believe in you. Please do not disappoint us. We are ready to hear you cross-examine Brigadier Gininda and it be done with Brigadier Gininda. I am waiting for the re-examination of Brigadier Gininda. I think that's going to be very, very interesting, just to see where does Baloyi feel like he needs to touch base, because that is essentially the importance of a re-examination, right? We want to hear where he felt like, let's add more details to those responses. So we are looking forward to the second term, which is in April. There's another case that we've all been following, which is the Judge President of the Eastern Cape, Selby Mbenenge. I hope I'm not getting his name incorrectly. He has a sexual harassment hearing. The complainant in that case is Miss Mengo, which, yeah, it's been a very interesting case. The JP is represented by Senior Counsel Skakane, and my opinion of Senior Counsel Skakane is that he has taken on a case that he's not really familiar with, because the type of questions that he is putting forward, I don't think it's assisting the JP. If we are going to be talking about sexual harassment, we are talking about, firstly, the fact that the JP has such a senior position. He is a JP, and Ms. Mengo is a junior. Ms. Mengo is a secretary who was still trying to obtain a legal qualification at the time when this happened. That's the first dynamic. And then we come to the point of consent, and it seems like there's a bit of a confusion when it comes to consent, where people seem to think that if I give you consent at one moment, I cannot come back and tell you that I no longer give you consent for this, like I revoke the consent. Like, people seem to think that because you have consented to a thing, it is a permanent consent, whereas consent does not work like that. I can always come back and tell you I don't want to anymore, I am not comfortable, and that's when you need to stop. Miss Mengu, at some point, she was consenting to the conversations with the JP, but now even with that consent from Miss Mengu, we don't know if that consent was based off fear, if it was based off I don't want to lose my job, if it was based off I need to please this person because he's my senior. You know, corporate girls, you know all about this, right? You are still very junior, you're speaking to a partner, and you're really trying to make an impression, and the partner is making requests. There's pressure for you to respond. People are asking, why didn't she block? That's very simple from my perspective. She didn't block him because he is her senior, right? And people are saying, well, she didn't directly report to him. That doesn't make any difference. Still remains that he is of a higher position, he is of more influence, of more power. The JP has an influence on her employer, the person that hired her. He has influence on way higher people as well. So at this point, I don't think the dynamics were equal. So that's what makes it tricky for the JP. And as I said, for Skakani, I don't think he's hitting them the right way. He has promised us an emoji expert, and we are all very interested to hear what the emoji expert is going to say, because apparently they are universal meaning of emojis, but we all know that we use emojis how we feel, right? If I send you a happy face or a smiley face, sometimes I'm just pretending to be smiling because I have to get through it. It doesn't literally mean I am smiling. So emojis are not exactly, they could be interpreted the way you want to interpret them. I don't understand how an expert is going to be able to assist us in that regard. So yeah, there were so many other cases that we are following up. The JP case is also adjourned until May. They've left the evidence, and then they have cross-examined her. They have also re-examined her. So now we are waiting for the respondent's case. So we're going to see the witnesses that the JP is going to bring and everything else that involves the JP. So there's really isn't much happening in that regards, guys. That's why I haven't really been posting, but I will post some more. Okay, don't be scared, because now suddenly 500 subscribers. Okay, I'm going to be very consistent. Skawa, I'm not gonna wait for the cases. There's still also so many other things we need to talk about in SA. You know, there's a lot happening in our country currently. People are saying a lot of things, and I think it's important for us as South Africans to speak out and put out the truth out there about our country. Nobody else can speak for us but ourselves. I mean, we are in South Africa, so we have the best experience of what is happening in our country, you know. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Just wanted to give you an update on that. We are still waiting for everybody to come back, and it seems like it's all going to be in the second term. Until then, please share my videos with your loved ones, and yeah, spread the love. Please subscribe, hit the notification button so that you do get notification when I drop a video. Make sure you comment on the videos as well. Love you loads, guys. Thank you for watching up until this point. Very soon. Bye. Oscar Pena la